Yo, Wagwan, it's that guy. Hope everyone's having a fantastic week. And today on the channel, we are looking at Ethan Ampadu, footballer, also known as Ethan Kwame Combe Raymond Ampadu, a professional footballer, plays center for Premier League club Chelsea and the Welsh national team. He is the son of ex-pro footballer Kwame Ampadu, born September 14th, 2000, age 17, from Exeter, UK. And just taking a quick look at Kwame. Kwame never had the locks in his days, but that's the fada. And Ethan here, kind of looking like Jaden Smith a little bit, pulling in some epic freeform locks in the football league as well. And this is epic to see this because you don't normally see freeform dreads like this in football. This highly reminds me of Alfred Payton's do, but actually better because I'm digging the frizzy hair that's coming along with these locks. We can see some mad resemblance here to Bob Marley's locks, and the front congos growing into one big dread at the front, kind of like antennas. These dreads looking probably about 3 years in at this point, going on to the third year. A lot of them are really thick, and even the ones at the back, congoing up, combining up. This is when his dreads were a bit shorter. His hair is really frizzy, type 3 hair, and we can even see how the sun has lightened it a bit over time. Now, dreads like this take an unfathomable amount of confidence. That dreadfidence needed for this needs to be high because you're going to get a lot of people telling you that your hair isn't proper, your hair isn't neat, your dreads suck, but in reality, these are the best dreads that you can kind of grow for oneself. Not growing dreads for somebody else, but for oneself. And that's kind of the important thing to recognize here. So I'm definitely bigging up Ethan here for his lock of choice. And dreads like this do come about from the freeform process, as always. Now, in order to really maintain hair like this, you're going to want to give it some nice cold washes at the beginning to help accentuate the curl patterns with that cold water that helps you get your locks forming together. Now, when his hair was shorter, we can still see that it was congoing up, a little bit oily here, probably from like sweat or something near the roots. But even from a short length, his dreads started to come together here. And you can see some of the wispiness coming from some of these blunted tips that have happened naturally. So his hair is very afro-like, and it seems like his dreads would have been a bit more manageable at this length compared to where he is now, with these crazy congos kind of happening all over the place. Now, I'm surprised that he doesn't wear his hair tied up at all when he's playing football. For some people, having the dreads fly around in your face during sports activities can be annoying, although it is tolerable, and some people actually get really good at their chosen sport with their hair down because they're just so accustomed to moving in the manner of not having your hair in the way. Like I've tried it with skating in the past. Sometimes I can skate with my hair down. Sometimes I have to wear it up. For the most part, I wear it back. But I always appreciate athletes that can do their sport with their hair down in front of their face. An earlier picture of his locks when they first started forming. Kind of has like a square top on his head, but you can see that they're definitely matured down on the sides here. Pictures like this really show how thick his dreads are coming into play. Pictures like this as well really show the thickness to his dreads and the lightly colored that he has going on. Now, I think this kind of looks funny with this square top. Not really sure why this would happen, but it is always a temporary stage whenever you see your dreads forming kind of awkwardly. You just got to push past it with some patience, and you'll definitely grow out of whatever awkward stage you're in. because even now we can see that it's not so square and they're starting to come together a lot thicker, but definitely very messy, quote unquote, freeform locks, but I think they look perfect. They're actually pretty fantastic. Just gonna check out his Instagram here really quick to see where he's at currently, and his locks nowadays are actually still very frizzy, but definitely maturing over time. Definitely maturing a bit more in these pictures. So it's cool to see that he's still got the locks forming, and he reminds me of Bob Marley a lot with these locks, without a doubt. So I appreciate you guys for letting me know about Ethan's dreads here. Definitely gonna clock in on his journey, and let me know any other footballers that you might be interested in seeing their lock journey here on the channel. Leave a comment down below, because when it comes to guys like this, dreads that form from hair like this is definitely pretty legendary. So we're definitely keeping an eye here on Ethan's locks. But until next time, peace out, one love, and I'll see you in the next dreadlock update. I'm gone. Adios.